What is going on at Rangers right now?
It's awful.
It is mental. That game against Bruges the other night was so poor. They were down, what was it, 3-0 in 20 minutes?
Yeah, so 3-0 in 20 minutes. They conceded the first 2 goals in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
2-0
the first goal went in
down.
about the 4th, 5th minute.
Yeah.
That first goal, the communication at the back was ridiculous. It was literally a ball in behind. There was 2 Rangers defenders, and they just completely both ignored the ball like it wasn't even there.
It's miscommunication from the back line. Like that's all
it
is.
And the goalkeeper and the 2 centre halves, or whoever was left there was no communication whatsoever. And I think that might be the issue for Rangers.
Yeah, I mean,
it might be just the way that the squad is gelling right now.
I mean, that stems from the manager, obviously, Russell Martin. Which
we'll get onto Russell Martin in a minute.
At the end.
But I think that might be the root issue, is the connection between the squad, the players, the fans, and the manager. I just don't think it all gels well together.
There's no cohesion there.
There's absolutely nothing going on. I mean, we've gone through the first Bruges goal. The second one, you could say it was a little bit lucky. Was it from a corner? Sort of just deflected in. The third goal was just as bad defending as well.
First goal, though, what a finish.
It was a brilliant lob from the keeper.
Finish,
but the way that he had the opportunity in the first... He shouldn't have had that opportunity. It's a 2v1 plus the goalkeeper.
Exactly.
And he's literally been given a 1v1.
You know, speaking of the goalkeeper, there are a lot of Rangers fans, let us know if you agree on this, but there's been a lot of disparity between Rangers fans and Jack Butland. Jack Butland just isn't good enough. He's been making so many mistakes.
I think he was as good as he was on FIFA back in the day.
No. The game's gone. The game's gone, man. He's nowhere near as good as he was. They have another goalkeeper that's coming up, and the Rangers fans want him to take over for Jack. And
how old is Jack Butland now? What, 20? He's not even that old now.
Mate.
Is he
he's
just 30?
In his 30s.
Is he
in
his early 30s?
He's in his 30s, yeah.
But he feels like he's been around for ages.
I know. It does, doesn't it?
Maybe the game's leaving him already.
Maybe the reason it feels like he's been around for so long is because he's one of those keepers that's not been one of those players that hasn't been in like the Premier League.
He's sort of bounced about, hasn't he?
Yeah,
and he's ended up at Rangers.
Yeah.
He's sort of bounced about the English clubs and thought,
so we don't see him.
thought now let's just try out Scotland, and it's obviously not working from there either. But I think that, like we've talked about the first 2 goals, the third goal was equally as bad. The defending again,
so
the communication, they can't string 3 or 4 passes together.
So poor.
They were trying to get rid of it at the back, and it was just a loop header, and it just... There's no sort of aggression or wanting to be the first to the ball or even second to the ball. Third, they don't feel like they want it.
They don't feel like they want it, and that's where
Bruges were literally
that's
just
the issue.
Running rings around them. At every second ball, they were first to it every single time, and that's exactly what happened for the third goal.
Yeah,
it was an attempted clearance, and Bruges were just straight on it because they want it more.
It's not good, and like Rangers fans, I genuinely feel for you. You're such
it's a massive club,
massive
club, great fan base.
It's
not doing it justice at all.
They're not doing it justice, and I know, in my opinion, I just do really strongly think that Russell Martin, he has to go. He has to go, blood.
he has to go. So we're not saying it's the squad of players, because the squad of players isn't that bad. They've actually brought in some decent players this window. They brought in Theo Asgard from Luton. They brought in that Sheffield Wednesday winger. Is it Desama, Diangara, something like that?
Yeah.
They've got a decent squad. They've also got Max Aarons, quality players. So Is it the quality of the players, or is it just
comes from the top?
They don't work together. I don't know what it is, but
top.
Ownership or manager?
Ownership and manager.
Both.
Yeah, both. There's been a lot of debate whether some of the ownership is not as strong as what it could be. With
their transfer, not history, but the sort of way they go about their transfers in recent history, they've got a lot of loan players.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of loan players, and a lot of them they haven't. I just feel like sort of the way that they go about their business, it's not sustainable. They brought in a lot. They had a lot of loan players last season. One of them we have spoke about with each other quite a lot is Cherney, who is a winger who scored 12 goals, double-digit goals in 30-odd games, and they haven't replaced him. They brought in Mikey Moore, but they haven't. Is that a replacement? Because again, it's a loan.
It's not.
He'll go back to Spurs next season.
How many goals was it that he scored last? It was 12.
Cherney, 12 goals in about 30-odd games.
Yeah, 12 gols in 30
games. It's a lot of contributions for a winger.
Yeah, it really, really is. The thing is, Cherney came from Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga, but they haven't been able to sign him on a permanent basis.
No,
and you're right.
But then why not though?
Well, this is the thing.
Because they've brought in other players. They spent 10, 15 million. It's not like they haven't got the money. It's not like they.
And I don't understand, if a player is so pivotal for you for one season,
Yes.
then why the next season get rid of him?
And it's not like he's even started many games for Wolfsburg. I think he started one game this season.
Yeah.
He's sort of just sat there doing nothing.
Yeah.
Rangers need him right now. They've brought in another loan player to replace another loan player.
Exactly.
It makes no sense to me because there's no sustainability about that. What if Mikey Moore does what Cherney did last season and Mikey Moore goes and scores 12 goals from whether it be a midfield position or
and then they get rid of him again.
And they get rid of him again.
They get rid of him. Then it's just the same model.
Then it would just be a loop. They had about 6
failure.
players on loan last season.
Yeah.
None of which have been retained.
Yeah.
They just brought in more loan players. It's not a sustainable strategy.
It's not a sustainable
Because
model.
how can you build a squad culture and chemistry within the squad without...
But then you have that, but then you see teams like Chelsea who also have a lot of loan players in and loan players out.
True, but they've got a good manager behind them.
They have a good manager behind them, that's very true.
Should we go on to Russell Martin?
Yes,
I feel like he might...
Let's talk about Russell Martin.
He might be the root problem.
In my opinion, he is the root problem.
Got relegated last season with Southampton.
Yeah.
He's been recruited into a Rangers side who he used to play for on loan for, a season?
Yeah.
I just don't think he's a good enough manager for a side like Rangers who want to be up there pushing it with Celtic. He's not the manager that you want to take you to a next level. He's just been relegated.
I don't understand the thinking behind the logic behind the board. Whoever made the decision to appoint Russell Martin as the manager of Rangers. Listen, Rangers are a massive, massive club, right? Massive club.
You need a big face.
Yeah, you need a big manager. You know, look at Celtic, Brendan Rodgers. Okay, yeah, he's not, Jose Mourinho or anything.
He's a face,
but he's a face.
He's more of a face than Russell Martin.
And he has a lot of history behind him. You know, Leicester FA Cup win. He's manager of Liverpool. He's really good manager. You
know what the difference is between Brendan Rodgers and Russell Martin is because he's got a grip of Celtic. He knows what he's doing. He knows the players that he's got, and he knows the style of football that he wants to play with that Celtic side. Russell Martin hasn't got a clue what he's doing with this Rangers team. One, because there's a new bunch of players, half of them joining on a loan deal, but he doesn't know what to do. There's no style of play. From what I've seen from the very few Rangers games that I've watched this season, there's no gel or chemistry at all.
There isn't any. They're
all individuals on that pitch. They don't work together, and there's no strategy.
The fans want him out. I saw actually some fans on highlights of... Actually, it was on TalkSport. TalkSport made a video on Rangers, and some of the comments that were on there...
Not happy.
From Rangers fans, they were not happy. So I've got my laptop out here with some of the comments from Rangers fans, from some of you guys. If any of you are Rangers fans, I do feel sympathy.
I'm sure my Twitter's the exact same. Go on.
So some of the comments here from SViv4527 says, as a Saints fan, I warn Rangers, sack him now. He will dismantle your club with the most awful football you've ever seen, deny it's his responsibility, blame the players for not buying into his philosophy, and then turn on the fans. And as a Celtic fan, as you were, Rangers. Right, and another one says, Martin is a gardener. He destroyed Southampton last season, and he is not a manager for Rangers.
So it's the style of football they're not happy with.
It's the style of football. Someone said Martin is a coach for a low championship club at best. Yeah, I mean...
So they're not happy with the style of football he's playing. They're not happy with the way that he goes about attacking a game, or does he even attack a game? So the thing I've got here is what they're not happy with is whenever he has a loss, there's a press conference straight after the Club Brugge game. Doesn't take any accountability of anything he done in that entire game. He blames it, as that Southampton fan said, on the players not buying into him, not him having an impact on the players. He'll blame the players for not buying into what he's doing on the pitch.
Cheap
but he's obviously not convincing the players enough, because otherwise they'd be up for it.
I can understand why the players aren't, giving it their all and aren't performing at their peak. If then every single time you finish a game, you go to the home dressing room, and then you hear that same night your manager bad mouthing you. You're obviously not going to want to give it your all for the manager, are you?
I think me as a Watford fan, I know a lot about new managers coming in, and the way that you go about it is the way Tom Cleverley went about it, and that was getting a grip of the dressing room, getting a grip of the fan base, and getting everyone on board. He seems to have not done that. No. He seems to have sort of come in and expected everyone to be all over him and listen to what he's got to say. That's not the way you go about it, especially when you go into a place like Scotland, where they're all very built together. They're a very big community. Yes. So you're going to want to get on side with those Rangers fans. All of them seem to not want him there. You need to get the fans on side, and you need to get the players embedded and built into what you want to do. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Embedded.
Like a sandwich.
Like a sandwich. Nice.
Get him in there.
It's so sad, bro, because like Scottish football is top. Is top. And Rangers fans are class. It's just
Listen,
such
there's
a
a
shame.
bit of a worry that they become the third best team in Scotland.
Yeah.
Is it a Hearts takeover? Is Russell Martin going to allow a Hearts takeover?
I think he could.
You think?
I think he could.
Because I don't think there's no catching Celtic.
No.
But is there a Hearts catching Rangers? That's probably more of a possibility.
If things don't change quickly, then yes. Because as you mentioned, how many games are doing? It's 3 games out of 10.
3 in the lot, and one of them was against like Aloha Athletic.
And I will warn them as a Leicester man, right? When bloody Van Nistelrooy was the manager, he lost 17 matches.
Jesus
17 matches in a row. Okay? It doesn't change, guys. There's no end to it. Once you go past 5 games, losing, that winning streak is not going to come.
It's a confidence thing, isn't it?
It's not going to come. It's
mental
confidence.
thing.
Yeah. Wins breed more wins. Losses breed more losses. That's how it works. You guys need to get rid of Russell Martin, in my opinion.
Needs to go.
It's time to go.
Final word. It's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Listen, Rangers fans, get in the comments because we might be wrong. We're English fans. I want to know what you Scottish football fans think because we might be wrong. We've obviously had Russell Martin in the EFL before. We have our opinions on him, and we can quite clearly see yours. So
exactly,
get down in the comments,
guys. Honestly, thank you so much for watching this video. We hope that you did enjoy it, and sympathy, obviously, to those of you that are Rangers fan. As always. I said Rangers fan.
Rangers fan.
The one Rangers fan.
Just the one Rangers fan out there.
To those of you that are Rangers fans, make sure you guys stay up to date with all of our content that we'll be posting. We constantly are posting different types of content, so there's always something for you. But Charlie, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. Guys, take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.